Over the next 5 minutes, I am going to highlight 3 important tips that will help you to properly build and protect your net worth and nest egg of investments. My name is Joe Eshelman, president of Towerpoint Wealth here in Sacramento, and this is the first edition of Towerpoint Tips. There is a big problem that many of us have. We talk with a coworker, a friend, a golfing buddy, even a father-in-law. And all of them seem to have ideas they are all too willing to share on what to invest in, or how to invest, or a fail-safe money-making strategy, or an opinion about the future of the financial markets or the economy. Well, we all know the old saying about opinions, and we are here today to make sure that this stream of baloney is put to rest. While some of us might take a peek at what a friend or a neighbor keeps in their medicine cabinet, most of us have enough sense not to actually take a prescription or medication not intended for us. However, when it comes to money, we oftentimes encounter people who do something based on a tip or on advice that they have received from somebody else. Well, the next time you are getting an earful from someone, remember to keep these 3 strategies that we employ here at Towerpoint Wealth in mind. 1. If an investment is flashy and sexy, it probably will not end up profitable. Hot growth companies in new industries, brand new IPOs, and popular new mutual funds can easily seduce us, especially when they are being touted by a famous talking head on CNBC, or even by your friend who has a degree in finance and seems to know what he is talking about. Let's get something straight. Unlike in Hollywood, boring is good, and exciting usually is bad when it comes to investing and building net worth. However, we oftentimes come across people who have a collection of investments that have been piecemealed together over the years with no concrete plan or disciplined strategy. Don't be this person. Flashy investments, while sexy, almost always carry a higher level of risk. And flashy investments almost always carry larger, sometimes hidden, fees and expenses, which create significant drag on growth. 2. The best way to build and grow your net worth is by saving, not by picking the hottest investments, and certainly not by trying to accurately time the stock market. Any dollar you spend today is one less dollar applied to growing your net worth. Additionally, trying to consistently and accurately time the stock market is difficult, if not next to impossible, to do. As we mentioned in our first idea, haphazardly adding hot and sexy investments to your portfolio can be a recipe for additional problems. To be clear, at Towerpoint Wealth, we certainly do not suggest penny pinching. Far from it. However, what we do advocate is having a good and conscious balance between living for today and at the same time preparing for the future. And please don't trick yourself into believing that you can spend more today because you will get better investment results by accurately timing the market or by picking the best investments. You may get it right once or even twice, but over your lifetime, that is a fool's game. 3. Wall Street is not your friend. The big firms on Wall Street are designed to be profitable, and the more money they make, typically the less investors do. If you have an advisor who works for any big, well-known Wall Street brokerage firm or bank, it pays to remember he or she is an employee and first has an obligation to their employer, which comes before their obligation to you as their client. Additionally, there is nothing like a big payday to skew advice, so be extra skeptical of advice being given by someone earning a commission. It pays to be careful and to ask questions. While we only highlighted 3, there are many pitfalls and hazards that can distract us from being disciplined in how we go about building net worth and, just to be simple, growing our nest egg of money. The key is to maintain discipline and to follow a well thought out financial plan and strategy. At Towerpoint Wealth, we stand ready to help you navigate the turbulent waters that ultimately lead to financial freedom. We encourage you to visit us at towerpointwealth.com for additional insights and useful ideas, and we thank you for watching the inaugural episode of Towerpoint Tips.